Alright, so here it's loaded. Let's see, the thread is loaded in. Now here's the, try to get some more light in there, the where I'm having the trouble with the tension. Okay, so that's as tight as it will go. That's set in there as tight as it will go. Oops. I have a lot of trouble with this this little wire jumping off this thing, or the thread coming out of that spot. Okay, now you see how loose it is, and when I sew, it doesn't sound right. Oops. Okay, and then you can see the bottom thread is coming out straight with the top thread just sort of looped over it. And according to the manual that I have, that means that the top thread is too loose. So let's have a look here. This is, oops. Now I've tried loosening the thread on this, but as you can see, this just comes right through really, really easily. And it's supposed to be the same tension as on the bottom, and it's not. I mean, this has more pull to it, has more tension, even though I've loosened it up quite a bit. I'm trying to match it with the top. But this is just, I'm not getting any tension there, despite the fact that I have this turned all the way back. I mean, I can loosen it up. So there it is loose. So let's see if that changes anything. So I loosened that up quite a bit. Now, oh, another problem I'm having is if I do... Yeah, let's try. It's often if I stop and turn a corner, the thread breaks. Of course, it's not going to do it now. But this is as loose as it will go now, and it's not really making any difference from it's still oh, it's not even stitching properly. Yeah, I just can't seem, so here it is. Here's the tension with it as loose as possible, right? And then as tight as possible. Yes? Are you helping? Princess kitten? So here it is as tight as possible, and I'm hardly getting any difference. There's a little bit of pull, but not nearly as much as I need, and not nearly as much as there should be. If I really yank this in here, I can really cram it in there. I do get a bit of tension, but then sometimes if I'm sewing, it gets really wedged in there and then the thread breaks because it's too tight. So I'm not sure if it's a problem with the spring. I'll show you the spring. So I've taken this off a couple of times now and had a look at it. There's the spring. It seems fairly straight. The coil seems to work. But is it supposed to be springier than that? Is it supposed to be bigger than that? Am I supposed to be able to get more give out of it? Or am I putting this together wrong? I'm not sure. It was working just fine, and I was sewing, and this presser foot comes loose sometimes. This screw, no matter how tight I put it in, sometimes seems to come loose, so the presser foot wiggles around, and it broke the needle. So I had to replace it, and I thought at first maybe I was putting the needle in wrong. But I've taken the needle out and put it back in a number of times. It seems the timing seems okay. So there's my timing. Seems to be just fine. My needle is straight. It's going up and down into the hole, the right angle. It's just this tension discs. I can't seem to get it to. So the spring goes on, and there's a little groove. This wire in the middle here goes in the groove. And then I put the discs on. Some more light there. And tighten it up. So I'm just not sure what's going on and why I can't seem to get any tension. So, oh, I think I put those on wrong. Alright, any ideas would be great. Thank you.